Brand the car no bad.
Bread ye wajina kunyao inshiraka neat etiefo nyina ozioma adakabri oribo bebie
the car no bad.
Yesi okwan tware suo ene suo tware okwan panyin ni hwan a yebo okwan betu asuo ozioma adakabri frimpong manso wajina kunya bebiewu
Yamama hao na yamama tenase yefri neat 100.9 FM so ene se yeba mona so yi ene yadwada na foso bosume na yewomi ne da etoso enan afi MP no aduonu emienu mame se abodonko apemu pepepe Monday April 4 2022 and just about gone 1:30 mementi dwumadi de bremwin na me amedi ho chima dwumadi ho chiame yaba me ADAKABRI Mamudu osioma na senior co-character me na tenase awie amansan chiame kwabna mafo na wono ena democrat ahodo no obehwe mu nsam kakra na nsam bi soso ehia ma se yatifiri ho no watimi ade aba na production ne de maade nyina panyinu kwadwo da me ado ne sini na so me ho fa ase magere osai ageman obo ne chidom ene se nana akua afriye ono nsoso no o service emrantie no emienu na afei ebase production technical one so dia na abna frema bankro yesare mrane se mara michi mafa wano na technical production isini na so abema fefe na ya asafo eso eboa no atoto bibia de ama no na saa so na engineering group omse da wo mase engineering group no atuagbo worker otiako na jare na nabuaje adasankroma nso yesare mrane se sempro na fe facilities for no so no big solo na dada na yaw na gofre enso ye friend Ubrana na fe DJ Mapuna DJ Bosco na Mills nso yasare mrane se tai and someone yade ba no so no betimi a WhatsApp yen on 050 600 0909 050 600 0909 interviews no so ni nyina beto aso ene ye ne bema bi a wono chesense nkrofo pi esua de wo Ghana ha na omokokoduru abrochiman mu a na de osua ne Ghana ha sei no wontimi mfa nkoye adwuma wa abrochire ho na afi no akọ na okọprapra no akọ na okotwitwi nkukom we de asa bema we ade a osua ne Ghana ha no eno a ho adwuma na wakọ akọye na abrochire ene se enne opim ko nanim se na manyokuo no yama ne kwan na nka omra meye adwemtrani ewo sa manyokuo num ewo UK ehonom na basa na yene sa brantie ne bedi nkomo na yahwe se den na ofri Ghana ha se koye na ade a wosua ne Ghana ha eno a na watimi de akoye adwuma o UK ho a watimi aye adwuma to the highest level ama enei ehun ntansa kakra so de bebo se ono nko abagye de ne de o se de woni ye nyina beche na ne namanyoko achitafo ene ne ma awo UK ho nyina no watimi ntisa interview no ebeba amanyoko be mu nso ewo Ghana ha na nso so yakwaji sika ewo refund ewo electoral commission obi atia so na wotia so asenti otia so no na sa amanyoko no nso so yakwa akwaji sika puduo ade afri bia bi nso so sa sika nso ho kontabuo maaye yakwa akwaji ka amako miensa na eno nso so ja yede eso edi convoy mu yakwaji motorcycle no so yede atwi ye ho eno so sa interview no eno so ebeba owura enso so chairman of the MPP eyi no so nkonko gina mu emfa ema amanyuko MPP ewo kumawu ɛdeɛ na aba ya owura no ɔse kumawufu asɛm deɛ wɔnka biem ɛdeɛ na akɔ so okumawu hɔ ehefo na yafa so a yakɔyɛ album okumawu a ɛno nso so ɛho nsɛm ɛda hɔ na deɛ na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ akyem dan MPP mu a yakto aba na akɔba sɛ bɔne bi ansie na chairman of the party a ɔno wɔ constituency hɔ ɔbɛka sɛ aba yɛkɔto yɛ no ɛsɛ ne nipa ntimi anwura mu dodo nti ɔwɔ ho asɛm kakraka na national so atena so na national ɛhwɛ saa asɛm no so nka na ama akyem dan ɔhaw de aba tie to special representative ɛwɔ kumawu a ada ne yɛnto special representative ɛwɔ akyem dan ɛho nsɛm ne nyinaa ɛbɛba wobɛtumi a WhatsApp yɛn on 050 600 0909 050 600 0909 Kwabine
Ovenie
Kwabine
Ovenie
Waye mimu na mimu no mesrepe na afe na akoye se wa na ewa no so ntime mma na mimu ya me ya enti tactically enne ma me nsre enti bibia ya sire bia no ewa ma gu akire ha se no omo nye nsre na me de nyame nya madom na ma me nsre be me nya sre pe just said the wo ye program na ma me
asama ba
aha what you no mo tie akire ho no wo boa
ofa da bre won
mimu nteja I'm being tactical tabla democratic
na yesa worere akekaduro ne
ai ni wan se ehwentia no na fe mi wi na fe se mimu kuhu di kwabla I'm being tactical anti e ma mensre ne
ofa yi bam say last week no na ye bobɔ nkomo bi so efa no edumedi amampeni ene nasuafo ededie ni mfididuma so koyeye no na ofa bam say ye jaabi wom ese uturuntafo a wo ma ba ko so nya ba ko awon say ofa de wo mu ka ho asem pa ye ka ye FNW eye vox wage wo fata ma me emisu aduma no na me ye fitani no na FNW de na ye massa red na no ye FNW specialist entina me nya FNW ho aduma na mom na Toyota FNW Toyota de na me ye ho aduma sanse ye ne ye ho no ne ye Japan cars Massa happy Massa name Massa P na ye nyina ye Japan cars enti Toyota de ofa na ye Japan cars enti ne ye ho adwuma ne ye Japan cars na Nissan so ne ye ho adwuma but ofa Nissan no na ye nsada nya specialist wo ho because na ho wires no na do so pa ya batende no technology no akwanim offenti ya ka FNW ene ya kan Toyota ni Nissan but eni jasam ne sa Kia enso aka ho bi Kia enso ka
the minister ne kan say the world 5 automobile makers ye car wo Ghana nti wo kan ye no na wa mo mienu ni din in fact car de Nissan VW and Toyota in fact Peugeot and Citroen and so silver staff one adwuma no so no and sana Renault and so another French maker
of a Citroen no kra no mehu se omo enketua no as a company ni bi ne Citroen fo no edin kita ho a omo tobi ma workers no mo tia no enti mehu se nyanse as a nipa bebre no ayusu sa Citroen ni
enti sa Citroen no ene oni Peugeot no enenam a silver staff wo ene ye ho adwuma ansa na Renault enso so ejina brane na nu akire no ena Kia eso ni Hyundai wo mo nso so no eba
wa fantinya Hyundai wo
Hyundai so no enti Kia eso ni Hyundai no na kwabna adia was ye shannon so and say sa Ghana automobile development policy no akwye benchmark bia eno na Africa market no yagye atum na dia ye ni ka say first phase of it no say omo de semi knockdowns no na ye hyehyɛ assembly no Ghana ha second phase no part manufacturers original part manufacturers woman a supply edema obi say ubetimi anya bus Uton say nam ho na Zonton say nam ho na be hunu say original gearbox ZF aye from Germany and na China for akogye saa gearbox no and na woman dey ashem and also say Samyong unse okuta Mercedes gearbox and in Azel it is here no the second part and a second phase of the Ghana automobile development policy no afena original part manufacturers the say Bosch onokwa de wajika dru Ghana ha it is our part manufacturers no from Germany any other country almost be set it up for Ghana
what about no anu wo ye spark plug no plug yeah kwato plug yeah tobot
but it is a BOSCH
but
a German manufacturer no into ono wa ha into ne say wo ba say Bosch for ma fa Ghanaian engineers me nipa ba ko bright na or Ghana government technical training center and a bright ayi for buy no Scania for buy no mo fa bright and as see a Bosch for so no afa bright
into Scania no wo ye tipa tracks akase
Scania no to Scania no ono ye engine maker into ono no ye engine no na Marco Polo anase Volvo so to Marco Polo no onso so coach builder into Marco Polo no build coach no no akofa Scanian engine and now akofa Volvo engine so and no Scania no so ye engine na ebi obetimi aka say engine no original part maker and be a Perkins and na Cummins so until Cummins na ye train engine
say omu ye eduma bom omu dinkita ho bom we ye engine we ye body we ye train no we ye tires
so omu enye eduma so omu ye no mani bebre it is our original part makers no ebi ni Cummins ebi ni Perkins eno na sesi no ebi ni Bosch nti eno na wo kwa ye in such a way say sa part makers no so no on beba be ye bi wo Ghana ha na che transferred skilled transfer technology it be ka na che completely second part of the policy no na be ye car no complete e wo Ghana ha it na car ya export to be akọ Nigeria ya export to be akọ Liberia ya export to be it is a see the so hwemu a second part no and na was a dear chira na nado dan kwakufu ado enche o de beba ababe kan kire say part makers from Egypt from Germany and other European countries no ba Ghana abaye part no ha into this time no yen hye car no e wo Ghana pe nemo ye be original parts no e wo ha ama se kantanka ono so eno o masa di incentive asa ka ho say obeya de no wa ha say ya obetimi anya enipa mi ato ni asa export ni nyina so ye after it is as yadwene ko industrialization so a kwabna ebeya de a ebe boy papa panti ohwe say April 12 so Ghana mampanyini ebeye TVET no ho ade no nti akoda no nya ko technical education mu no ko technical university ana okọ STEM no ha nese wo original car part maker e wo Ghana ha now we car maker no so aso aba afeni ebeye part gearbox ane aye chassis no ane aye afi ne car maker na no anse de brand na den na de aboso
to fa kire say cars ya dada no a ye kraba advance be di 20 years any 15 years no but ye no be 20 year benya cars ya ye tie Robert na mu
ai se de wo mu ane say kwabna car no de nsesen ka car dada de nkobia yusu bi da car dada boka pa
me say no kwabna ne wo car bi
adwibu asiako
ai no wo car bi otoma boy ba ku ya no oton krama de ani deɛ no wɔ a TV way wɔ the same wɔtɔ ma no 1,200 1,200 Ghana
it is a car ni nyina no
car ne tete na ma ne so teɛ wɔfa nti yɛbɛgyae ne nyinaa mu tena ɛnea wɔfa
Auto can say,
Okwabena ne ton car ne 1,200.
Some say, "I'm a means rene." I just a car 1,000 to the neck car bay.
Oh. What the my boy ya no auto grandma may. What they say? Oh, what that mean? Isaac yourself. What Isaac good?
Cameraman TV. I don't know ye 1,200 the talk car no. Then the neck I need me.
Now, why no? Can't it and then we sell on Pierre free. Kingsby or non Pierre free Kingsby run about where Pierre at the bar or Buffalo. Meaning, say no the car no quajem piebo. So the compare or 20,000 to Anna of a can so ya dada. Netinum way ya. Hi, Kaya dada at so about 1 hour. Messi about it now be packing
on Facebook Live and Sirinyako Obusa. So where is the VW? In fact, sir, Oko a year North Industrial Area has a VW our honomwa Obeko Universal for no Yasha VW no our Intiko Ubenu say VW no almost a year Juma papa.
Offend one more. A crackers if you are be garage. Mrantiane, yam penning for crackers. As I say, oh, say, offer. When the king who said, Sir, a dear ye bow. Woman bet now, Uber one say, a free woman. No one say, you can't tell
ministry no. I should share a year meeting at the Amawoma, a crack. Chicken hand vehicles.
Excellent. Yes.
I just want to be in Shaya. No. I was say Kwabena so to me. I was say franchise dealers. Etimi kokwaje car no. Na yetimi de brewo.
Mo.
De bia wo ye adwuma for this yama bia ye no.
Good.
Na wo watimi age car no. On be a personal contract plan.
Mo.
And as a high purchase agreement. Na Kwabena e bia after 5 years. That is 60 months no.
Good.
Na minimum guaranteed value. Into you car na there say a figure I was a utria busumi bia it is attorney general auditor general there be back no comptroller and accountant general now what it is says no it be as a teacher for they be a just a via VW no VW and a Toyota ejano yaji be 1,000 near the amount teacher for no yes be a busumi bia for the next 60 months no ubetua se bia 500 cities after 60 months no now minimum guaranteed value into said to me the call as I got a brand new one. Now at the end of 5 years, no, now yet the call will be the same Kakumudo, Pedro, Aposca, Mempasem, Akotoche, nature said, yet now Habana Nasi, so into AS and Nina Shaya, a year part of the Ghana automobile development policy, no, it is our policy, no. I was say, you Timmy na Ghana man penyu no me di akira eba no Ghana man penyu
en che wa wo say o ma hu say science say yi ba wo enti asase ebre dane a na wo so wadane wo ho asase wo mu say kwan wo mbefa so a wo mu be embrace sa policy na nkwaya say ene ye kra ye ka dada ba na ban no betete ye because ka ye de kra cars no ba no wo mu tese is getting to 1 million eba bro $1 million ni etire kura ani ya de kraka afia brochire ba enti scan betna ya
ana kabna de san wo mu kura se afa na be hunu ma afa biti se abna frima bankro ya na ohotrotru mu sa ya na ma homete se trotru fresh on ma ba eye hase no na uboza abna frima hum na meti okasa no kura na anu oduru hase na mate no oso obesi e wo share hase ya na ohunu se driver ni change lane akomedu lane and o catch driver and say messi na driver no say wan kan kire mate no na wasan mate no abebo no driver na mane the driver ni decided say when see abna frima na just say what twe obey no dey no cross road traffic light na just what say abna frima come say ya na say we
and you said the next bus stop here a depot
ho no kokosi no na onam from no oba it is ni nyina ne say the opportunity say afei no
da no so ba ku bi tesi ba ku bi tesi e be si no ha ana me ka say me wura ani anko baby a wodi free ban nko do dance ma ne nwura ansa na wode ka na be ka no mu futuro pa kwabena netim ofanya agro enti sa ka dada ni nyina ya ba beje
over the period no afei no omude punitive measures beba se bia wo kwakọ ye road where there sika ye beje wo wo kwakọ ye ka dada ni insurance a sika ye beje wo so nti be kaka no say enya profitable say ube keep ka dada no na feel because obi say so ko UK sisi ano a ka dada road where the road tax no different from car mo no so no and a car no so send na so benya tete gas I fancy leaded petrol no unya leaded petrol na unleaded no kwaso asan akosoro it will be so the car mo no ba say then you are moving towards V-Power fancy total effimas any ade etika dada ho petrol kwaso ebeko it means so renew society no renew society na car mono no so na say nya kwampa so fa
ofa adeba ko a awre ho a ya adwene nkoso obi koto car tie wroba on the price no wa ukoto car dada no udi agura mfie mienu achi no obebo car nke betumi atotie wroba no
te ya na ya dwene e maso sa
e car wo bo ebi o wa bo se gearbox na ye dede na engine anya papa esa wo sisa tight esa wo sisa we brake pad yare we se wo be sisa e car wo be bo ne ten say but wafa yani ankase ya desie safo kantanka automobile sisi abam sa ne ban na take over ne ba boy na the ho fefe na we okọ na we jana body ofa se aban so wansese bia obetumi di ama kantanka na onu nso betumi aye ne cars no bebre
asan hihye no se original car parts makers no so omo ba kantanka ebetimi ato ne gearbox free ha na wato no suspension free ha na wato ne alternator free ha na ne wiring ne ade wato we free ha ne combustion system no ato free ha na wa put no nyina together na ono wa build ABC pillars no e de C chassis no so no din onantefo kantanka so no eti said yesi ye no na obi ani wono ma wode ade to wono eno oji haji no aka abom no de build bibi eti de hia ne say second part of the development policy automobile development policy bebem amasa original car parts makers no omatimi aba na fe wan kasa de be kakra no umonso obi person ye exotic car British for no me very good in hand built cars what in inside and what this is you bet me and you be obeka say or toto parts ni no aka bom na bia wa build be 10 vehicles spec no de dia to ADAKABRI so no it did not aye exotic customized vehicle enti nipa 100 pe no unsaka bia na ansaka bi eti kwabra aye nhyehyɛ ya e was say yekɔ ema from TVET enkwada no betua technical education Ediako Technical University na yetimi anya automobile engineers every one
no ye ani jesam kire say on say technical and vocational education ya aba free aba at the right time pa but your best about time say wo ba ekonya technical enka say enanka me secondary school of our say enkwade ye wie secondary school mu ba bontin ya wabekono wasuwa ye general art wasuwa ye business wasuwa ye science na wati obi shop wano Usome so ayama 200 ebi ye secretary usome so 300 ebi tinankofo provision store ebi ye adwuma wo filling station ebi kura ye adwuma wo hotel
ne baba wa wadi 18 years akoda fefefe o se wo peska akranse no makoda na to aso a ke ba bi wo ye adwuma akoda ne ye adwuma wo wine shop ye tonsa ene memu ane be tonsa no o ma ngedi akoda nkomo sa
ya ne ye bono to
What's the cabinet here? Joseph Echang on Facebook Live. I say all these accidents in Ghana are caused by old age vehicles. So government must start removing all these vehicles from our roads so life can be safe.
Somehow
accurate per se because and very new cars now should be the say a Toyota high ace abe with 6 speed. Na mrantie no
wafanya Toyota Haze
high ace a high ace and a high lux so
Hilos no
e dey be Hilos a high ace and a high lux and a that time no what the Toyota commuter e buy
na no your friend
commuter so on until to bo ase a na sentinel radio no eso mfa so de ni bi no it Toyota high AC abe no hwe de way a mrante ne mabawa e di tumrika e wakra Kumasi highway hwe ho accident de ba en kwabna obagye di say matefu a e wo bus ho no sa matefu no na predominantly de sa Toyota high AC na ma wo mo
matefu na e wo bus
ho no say mate no kuta license C ena osuasua mate odi mate o bus no ho say ya obetimi ansua de o bus no ho anu aba benya specialist F into okuta license C no ndika na no bus na no eto eye ye fe ne say Toyota no a na odi ama ni mate o wo fie ho no no na ye de ama mate no enti mate fo no na de ko na ye de ba enti say wo ye bus driver kra na bus driver bi a wakọ retirement ena ono ankasa akoto Toyota ne ba ko say wo use mate for so no mo sere no say nkwala anya adwuma ye na wo panyine wo bagi bia ye so na wo hwe the kind of speed of the because say 6 speed no or the fourth and answer fifth and answer fourth kra no otimi anya kick down be smart wo say car could take gears
speed ni gears ni kita 6 6 speed
6 speed and I was a gearbox so you quick
fast simple na ya 4
and then the 6 enti enoma bebre abamu a enye necessarily say car no ye car no ye dada na di accident ba nemo car mono no ya na do care and attention ya ni ho enu na dwi say be no ndu kodu ba ko na wo hwe anyinam utwam wo anyinam wo no mo na wo be sane di aba eye frimpong so di aba enyirisi no that day hotel ho na wo say attackurator okuta azma akoma sensia and attackurator no wasay and see in fact district officer or anyinam Mr. Wiafe and MTTD chief inspector Usu nyamin hira momate anadwosa na aprosifo ejina car no ho and attackurator ni gina kwan ni mfimfi etu firi Kumasi ba wo befa nchen pefa your friends shoulder of the road ufiri nkraso Kumasi abefa shoulder of the road and aprosifo gina attackurator nanim and omugina na chi and omkuta torchlight and ye let you omugina wa kosi se mensanya report say ahomache be se nonum ana em so mutimi na fita fosu gu ho aye yo the oman be ne atimu a attackurator timi sai ama eye district police command etimi deploy men ma omukogina no omukogina ho no prosifo no so nkuta police car enti omukuta eye small saloon car bi ana omudi asi eye attackurator na chi ana omaso a hazard ana omukuta torchlight na obi afro bepo afri anyinam na ofru wie ya na o sania obekọ akoto so a I was just imagining say prosin ni hunu say mu ayeden obeyeden obedwane afri attackurator na chi no dwane anu okọ nifa na okọ bonkum because okọ eye ni nifa so a o ma afri Kumasi ba o ma fa nche that day hotel anymore no o me be sumu no odwane ko eye ni bonkum so a de ono so aba beto so say BBC ko mu o dwane ayi afa nche no o beto aprosifo moya de mate ana Enti district officer or one nyinam ne frame say wiafe. But na baso say me chia no.
Mr. Wiafe abo abaso.
Na MTT di so officer wo suhum anyinam no on say friend no Mr. Wusu.
Mr. Wusu. Won so why dey yebo mama so. Enyam anka bia ye nti asem de. Obetia ne say bass bi dia kwa wura ase. Na ye continue.
Adraba fo bebre so Joseph Chan de bay. Adraba fo bebre so ani entimi nkwa akiri.
Yeah.
Omo testi omo ni. So we know was
who long distance.
Or your short-sightedness.
And what for Roberts ni bi nso wo ha. Aya wo where to use highlight and when to use highlight. Oh, sa light no a wo bia ni sei no.
O sane agu so.
Eto wo bia ni so a wo huna de. Titru pa ni se ni pakro we ni yade. Unya bia to no so pe wo hunu hwe. Enti wo ba onyanko asia wa ma light say o light na no ade dwom no. Na wa dwom no kakra bia ma no. Sa de be ya wo no so be hu. Na sabi wa bia highlight sei. Na wo di se ni pa nani. Wa no kwasia pe ade nkwansia baba.
Kablanti ma me assignment. Ya na ahomache be se donko ne fa. So ahuno. Na wakwa akogina apedwan kwanta. Ekura friso na akwa apedwan kwanta na friend no densuso. So ne densuso no bus stop bi ho. Okogina obe 1:30 am to 3:30 am. Na hwe the way commercial vehicles are bankran. You see ana ya no dual carriage di amomo. Okohwe the way wo etimi ke bankran. Na bra be report to my what? Ah, you be report to my. Okogina obe 1:30 am to 3:30 am. Nepa camera kujina ho. Na hwe the way commercial vehicles are bankran. So
e kwan no so kura wa fa light ni so.
Na light so ni so. Eti kokohwe na be ka kire me. Okay, come na me interview me nu bi mra.
Wa fa ya wie but ayi no na hia me. Technical vocational education.
Mesa baso because that opportunity no a na do danko akufu ado wo de ba no. Yeah, na ubusa say he for and a customer MPP because the meme keke nyina obi tinjo we ka say and ADAKABRI wo ye MPP communicator na. Na sa no na Gabi ka say communication one no problem one because adia papa ne dey ba no
come here say communicators no there wo mo ya bu o ma ba so ya da patwa
anya hwe kwa na dey nya say
wa beta
nya ma say wo mo wonim de no e don be kwa akotena dem no ma ka kire wo mo say bia sa sector ha say ya papa no edi nipa so ma sisi ikotena ho no de opese oyenie na omoma enida so bi eba ehunu say says okoye Wednesday the ebony because the bini say or can say 5 global car makers in Ghana no enipa bi antia so can say by your can trip and the 2 na can away they have no idea say enche Ghana man panyine be kwa kubia kia de na no enche Ghana man panyine be kwa kubia Hyundai de na no enche Ghana man panyine be kwa kubia Peugeot any Citroen any Renault so no ni nyina no there's a bus no so be bus so Ghana on top of new plan and also so ZEV almost so be basa there's a company that has been put together right yenye interview nem family na kwabren samra back to technical and vocational education Ora Sylvester Sapon where ya soprano and ya different no director of communications for the Convention People's Party na ene aba abetodwa say 3 officers of the Convention People's Party ya interdict wo mo ye ni ho nkoma kakra first vice on Zinkroma general secretary na achampim dwantoa youth organizer osei Kofi Akwa enti ye ni Mr. Sapon enti mi ni nkoma kakra obra Sapon ye mo ha
ya mi ya be
na ho te say wie
otwedi ampon nyame ne hene bibia bokọ
yo na hwan ana owo CPP mu edi tumi aye adwuma ewo mremu se first vice on Zinkroma general secretary achampim dwantoa youth organizer osei Kofi Akwa wani enkogina nchen as put in English interdiction
okay bema na mi show na me chia CPP for ne Ghana fo nyina na sa nkomo ya wa sha si ya kan sa same ways over the weekend but me no kasa all the period because you can't read. But me no kasa anything. Me no kasa. So now, just by the way, kasa me kasa me nyanka because a nano pass. Ewo High Court, ewo Accra, and I yetimi eservo Osei Kofi Akwa, Comrade Osei Kofi Akwa, National Youth Organizer, Comrade Nanaya Jantwa, National General Secretary, and Moses Yeremambo, our non-social National Organizer, and Hajia Aisha Futa, our non-social National Women's Organizer, ewo High Court, and none of power Accra, they were served with contempt, proceedings. I say one with contempt of court. As our contempt, it is because of omukasa any behavior with regards to the terms of settlement. I can want CPP or say Kofi train aboard meeting penny for tema also obeboro we try Professor Nino the one
Mr. Sapon, but 1 second. Awie the person here say ye bekte ensemu nyina ase enti yayi eye empotwa ene kasantwini nyina afiri na yente ase so ye busa wo ne say kwan ana CPP mramu no watimi asigina ye say sampanifo no me ensa ye interdicte wo mo.
Okay, Maxi. But then I mean, me person me can't show what he has say. Paying for party, as a party, I make your position clear repeatedly in the media over the weekend. It's not a main sample, but why ADAKABRI? They will need FM, and I'm person me bro so chiro. Say contempt case. Nipa na wo mu de no. Ya say wo contempt letter. It may make kasa mi sure. Say my hia na me ya contempt case. It's not make say nya wa ka main sample. But to answer your question substantively, a central committee and an interdicted nipa me say ayeke. Na me pesenka eti for tia say ye interdictor and they say ye UAD. And I say even you are suspended. It is the beginning of a disciplinary process.
Right. Enti fine ana or say send panemi ensa or my den entia ya interdict omo.
A central committee of the Convention People's Party. Convention People's Party, the national organization, Article 56 of the party, it discusses organs. Or say there shall be the following organs of the party at the national level: the Council of Elders, the Central Committee, the National Executive Council, the National Delegates Congress. Decision makers if we hope Council of Elders and now the chairman say year 2 about August 2020 the Akuyi say a chairman and leader of the party when you're 50+1, but party in penny for eka say in the interest of the party able to move forward. That time not COVID air cost. So Congress at the regional level, in share baby back so a problem. And most importantly, you be second to national chairman. I friend of Haji Hamadaki, Econ CD, until you move forward. 1.5 years later, I say, can you be a friend of Kweku Anan? And what the party call court? Say 50+1, chairman and leader, it's a call court from October 2021. And a Council of Elders, Omoko, say, Omone, Openi Kweku Anan, Ekudi Nkomo, and all the people involved, and a settlement. And court, and consent judgment from the High Court. So I can say, if you settlement on February 22, my main kind letter in show, or say, RE, terms of settlement, suit number J for George, J for Joyce, 1315/21, or say, please refer to the terms of settlement of the above stated court suit. In fulfillment of the court ruling, the Council of Elders hereby directs operative word no direct. Also, they direct the national leadership to convene a meeting of the Central Committee by latest 10th March. National leadership elected officials that is chairman and leader, first, second, third vice chairman, general secretary, national youth organizer, women's organizer, national organizer, and so on. We have 9. The other chairman and leader. The chairman and leader, almost for the avoidance of doubt, the Central Committee shall draw an organizational program with timelines leading to elections from the polling stations to the constituencies, regions, and national delegates congress in December 2022. Then they also say that part now, it was a key part of the court settlement. But more importantly, it is actually what the CPP constitution wants. Every time before presidential election, easy, 2 years before the presidential election, CPP should have elected all their party officials, including flag bearer, so that they will be ready 2 years before election. So it's a part of settlement.
Okay, it is yet asem na say yeah. Ujitum say CPP leader and chairperson no wenya 50% plus 1 no CPP constitution no a mandate no say I was winya no.
Epacho enya me na megitumu. Idea Council of Elders no. And it decided it means soprano me a spokesperson. I don't make this decision.
There be the person chance and TM say CPP as a party notwithstanding a constitutional requirement to say obi a obey chairperson subsequently becoming leader of the party no also only 50% plus 1 no CPP Council of Elders ejitromu say a current leader wenya and so yamanenko
sure in a to sum it up
yo
so I say
and no actually no and Mr. Anna no na osi DNT ana ode court abra Council of Elders no agiatum said they walking
and no ya sembia ebia anana and give it me answer. However, again, Council of Elders no ebemu omo eyi case no besi ena anan no ode court no o se what ase yen kan dem CPP for them using internal protocols. If the other no the court no why are satisfied with the settlement that all agreed to. So I say, see, I know the acquiring say, yes, settlement, no. Or say, according to the terms of settlement, no. Or say it is expected that all members shall commit themselves to implementing the court ruling. In this regard, the council will apply appropriate sanctions to hearing members as per Section 2, subsection 4 of the court ruling.
Okay. Enti na edian na sese no edian na ose kofi edian na ose kofi edian please soprano you be more opportunity soprano epacho you be more opportunity ya mwakasa edian na nana ya waka enti ya citing for contempt
ya citing for contempt. Okay, and then my answer no. Now me say me, Manusi no. 2-4. I see both plaintiffs. That's Section 2-4 of the settlement, from court, contempt a consent judgment, I see both plaintiffs and defendants agree that strict sanctions be applied to hearing members and leadership by Council of Elders without fear or favor in case they go against the settlement. It will be say I said na aye. Okay, Mr. Mami quite na me answer with settlement here make come once in Central Committee ACI that there was a settlement was February 22. 7th March Central Committee ACI and we implemented direction now free Council of Elders as per the court settlement. And the issue on Nanaya Asema Ubusano, 23rd March 2022, and Nanaya edit party in Echo Court. And or say affidavit in support. I, Nanaya Champion Jantua, resident at house number 20, Kariana Court, Community 20, Sakumono, Tema, in the Greater Accra region of Ghana, Number one, or say I'm the deponent hearing and the general secretary of the defendant party hearing.
Soprano. Me pacho. Oh, me pacho. Yebusa will say, a din and anaya, why ye? And they are citing for contempt.
Okay. Me pacho. 23rd March 2022. Nanaya Echo Court. Ako file affidavit in support. Ako file case. Affidavit in support. And I will say, Nyabutre. So one can also use the appropriate words. Will be file affidavit in support. One of the Assembly Court. Penny,
me just say, what Tio, what say, Mr. Sapon, who can say, Assembiaba, a year Mr. Anandia Court, Yenya consent, a year judgment to say Yenya Yatia Huase, CPP at Huase, Mr. Anat and Huase, Yabeth ye.
Yeah.
Subsequently, no, a dear Nanaya, why ya? And until certain in contempt of court in respect of Asamoah, Yadia Befia, Yatia Huasie.
Yes, I mean, can we come and win? If you give me 120 seconds, I'll finish answering it. Please. The American is an anaya for court. Now, in the court, in our court, 23rd March, or say, number one, that I'm the deponent hearing and the general secretary of the defendant party. Number two, that I have the consent and authorization of the functional executive committee. There is no functional executive committee in the Convention People's Party. But more importantly,
court to say Opedian.
Boss, or see and set aside the really at them. Number three, that the plaintiff hearing filed a suit against the defendant, praying for the following reliefs. An order for a declaration that the defendant's constitution mandates it to declare only a candidate who obtains 50 votes, over 50% votes in an election for the post of chairman and leader.
Intanaya, Wako court to say, notwithstanding acceptance. Yes, Supremo, Nyabutre. So will say, a year Annan, Wako court say, leader and chairperson of CPP when you 50% plus one. And the CPP ni anani na timianya agreement. And omodi akoto court anim ama court ajia tumu. The court jitumu no. And no na wo say nana ya court to say notwithstanding agreement between CPP Council of Elders and anano. Ono de one tiasie na CPP constitution stipulate to say I was say leader and chairperson onye 50 plus 1. Yes ana woka.
And you know, Manu see Bema, Guadaroma, and I say, Manuesia, I'll give you a whole cutting me into small pieces. So Guadaroma, Yamishrao. So it's the Atosumi, or say an order that the failure, neglect, or refusal to conduct an election between the two leading contestants in its August 2020 election was palpably fraudulent, to the extent that it denied the members of the defendant party from having a leader with a requisite mandate. Number three, an order to declare the defendant's election in August 2020 as null and void and of no legal effect. Number four, any further remedy the court deems fit. Number five, cost.
Say, Nana ya Jantua Ako court to say, a year or no, the CPP constitution year Juma, and ya dear chairman no. Were validly elected and unti yencha ayen election mebwa
there be antisa there me kan no and na me gina when you would want to count here. I just read something, by the way, Mr. Okimi, long and short of what you are trying to find out, and it say Nanaya by taking this action is in contempt of the consent judgment. Many workers no me slow pass me to make contempt. It's na me ka say nyawo ADAKABRI.
Mr. Sapo, I DSC party no mono, and your person Busao, and yet the substance of the case, and you was say, wait, be mana waiting for. Name of DSC or party no mono. And unti Nanaya, or ye in contempt of consent judgment, no. Case before Frosta or Hobie Moa, CPP leader and chairperson, or prepare an appearance, Anna.
My son and say
the CPP leader and chairperson, apart from Nanaya being in contempt of consent judgment, no case for court wa CPP leader no or prepare any appearance ana.
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. Na no krese CPP chairperson no wakwaji sika bi afri baabi no omun konta no so omun konta na.
Not to the best of my knowledge.
No krese CPP chairperson wakwaji car miensa Toyota Prado baako ene pickups mienu ene omun konta nkyere party na.
Openi allegations are will make you serious now to different what that Roman. No
krese si usi unim ho hwe aya nyi wachinyi enti na yede ebusa no because ya keka na montre so.
But I'm representing the party who is making these allegations. Why?
Enti no krese GPP's chairperson no wakwaje 100,000 cedis a free electoral commission as refund of elections from court 2020 and omun konta nkyere party na.
Sebe so wa wonim say so when ya we sika ko di electoral commission ho na when ya a certain threshold yen ka sika ni ma sebe ya CPP sika ko elections we don't get it back because last time yen ya 0.01 when you say obi akodi sika ya wild
me busa say no krese man ka say obi ayesa no krese GPP chairperson no akwaji motorcycles mako aduo no wa mu ho konta nkyere party na.
Not to the best of my knowledge.
No. Why? It is no man nine no. Emu bia ne hono ma wunim ho baako. Say wunim so akwaji sika bia wo mu konta nkyere party no. Wunim so akwaji car me ensa wo mu ho konta nkyere party no.
Thank you Ghana. We need visa.
Dabi menka so diti atrenki wi da mesrawo. Fanka hom emfa mame. A very important issue so hono. Ya ne do bia nipa edin say yenye ade papa.
Exactly.
It is very important to know. First, usi wunim to akwaji sika from any quarter wo mu nkonta nkyere party no wunim se wakwaji car me ensa wo mu nkonta nkyere party no wunim se wakwaji refund bi electoral commission 100,000 cedis wo mu nkonta nkyere party no wunim se motorcycles mako aduo no wakwaji wo mu nkonta mfa nkyere party no sa no man me ensa is enough. Why? And no man is enough.
Mr. I think before I over you my free to
okay.
One more opportunity, just a few minutes.
Please go ahead.
Thank you, Yamisha. ADAKABRI. TPP on Bray Bay. I actually party. I a bese ye. Nanka ya beji o my Ghana. Free Nana Kufuado, Namemo Sem. In the America said, Comrade or say Kufi Aqua. Unsiabotre. Assemble ye can. About the Chancellor of Elders Meaning on your book CPP, your law no. I bet it about you between our election. Mamma Mayen say no, only Nanaya, Miniaba Siabotre. This is not a time for a trial by media. This is not a time for a trial by media. Near who you gross our publicly, Emunia, Mumreshi, inside the CPP, we have internal protocols that can capture this. Normally, no, you have to exhaust internal protocols before you go to court. Are there national officials? So say almost in Anahima 100,000. Anahima 100,000. If you are only or more than 100,000 than you go to, we are saying paying 4 party or say or see national elders, no, or more advice you want to now Musi party headquarters or Betchin Shiao, Eddie Guao Mechi. People, including Professor Nino, the owner. I don't know, say, who 1 year, 30 minutes year old boy, Okasam Penny Formosa.
Okay, Soprano.
You can't seminal, okay. And now, boys, so any bit me a cast as me, no one I'm ready to have, no one of and I know, I said to be too much more radio. I still love my junior brother. I love him to death. He should come back home. See people, we should close ranks. Our time is around the corner.
Okay. Mr. Sapon, you better was say. So, no. What you mean to was no, you can see it. Now the open will be at the Amen Sanka, no, you could the double keys to be. Amen. Amen. Mr. Sapon, Soprano, Director Communications for the Convention People's Party, and watch them. kwani afa so a yɛse ɛyɛ 3 senior officers of the party first vice general secretary and national youth organizer ya interdict wɔn and latest ɔkyerɛ yɛ sɛ ya cite wɔn for contempt of court say wɔn undertaking an action contrary to the terms of a settlement agreement party no ɛne ɛyɛ one anan ɛyɛ owura ɔsɛ kofi akwa national youth organizer convention people's party yɛmwa ha ɛdoba neat fm so
Ejoso rapani kona ADAKABRI.
awia humpo ɛte sɛn
Nyame adom no baade mo ye pa.
True. Na deɛ no akɔyɛ a yɛse yɛ interdictive from the CPP.
Baba mama me kana mentia na mentia si bi for penfo na. Amentia na executive se wo Ghana nyina. Consultant executive se wo Ghana o mo tira wo do. Na police station so ya sa ti adwuma ka ka nyina mentia wo bia. Mami something records straight this year. Yedikan me say Kofi Akwa, Medasi National Youth Organizer of the Convention Post Party. Congress, delegate Congress to Abamana, Amon Guamome, Amon to Abentiame, Intimidaso, a National Youth Organizer. Many are Nana Yak and Dantua, but I see General Secretary of the Convention Post Party. A National Delegate Conference, Amon to Abamana, Amon Sound Martin, and Amon Casum to Nijuma. Dr. Nathan Ozi Nkuma Nana from Pumaya Koya campaign man but I say first vice chairman of the Convention Post Party. Now I told you Ura Sylvester Soprano on the communication director for the CPP. CPP, yeah, administrative body are responsible for running the day-to-day administration of the party central committee. National leadership, the beginning of central committee is the national leadership no and the being card back. Now your regional chairman, you know my campaign, a formal central committee. Now you are committee chairman I would do and then before I be regional reps in there no matter. If you are central committee no, it being you know the bit of that. Sir, I'm make some half for MSCP.
I say ye wadaromo Sir Ora Sapon Soprano, Sir Waye Director Communications, and I'm putting here in doubt no substantially or can assume at the leader of the party. It is supposed to one Director Communication can say leader netia says on Casamanoa. Young Fanasa, but come to I was say your time when you start your time when you okay would you but say assembly the substance of assembly say a Diana Abba wo any senior officers no yes ya interdict mu chirichimu chire
say ya come pray and then mama body ni raba
no kura mo kan ye no anything
no pray I can say party level no obi e beto abama no atema a leader and after no party that say also nya 50% or more of the total management cast.
Na chairperson of the party no moko to abano onya 50% plus 1 ana
43%.
Na ebani say ye swear in as chairperson and leader of the party.
Me apato no enyame na me hwe so. That's a national disaster to so aba. Na ye wo interim organizational committee after before that on the revenue to abano. Na the buy and say Ensansa president and I'm not going to directive by say COVID-19. Many people watching go baby no. For the first time, Abatono, yet on a region. And indeed, among for any and collective resources in that time. Now you're too many no. I'm not contesting chairperson in the Senate Hajan battle. The pulling agent. Our not ready for them, the Senate has to woman. And trouble I was in this case. Nana Puma ya 43%. Na so the party Americano, a basa on your German leader. Na a basa so a very young to Abamano, and you haven't come once. You pick up some Mamma want to, you pick up some Mamma want to compensate. What's the reason for another idea court? At some aka say so the dance and clear so ko say ya party brano a ACDP brano e be ready so na dia ya mi ensa ya ta tie ne say ya ba to ba PPP e ko meji sika fan ye be campaign sika no ba ye no ya apato no abedo ama ya moya huye ya 2021 ya to amama ye eno ndi you better see come be no one ya police station organization electoral area organization and the constituency organization ya ADAKABRI ya to abandon ya ko fie ma me no manya konta what the ne what china ama ye no bi hu se ma me person of physical and ya see ya pele it is come what you am pinning ama ma me do time and you see ya see ya pele ma ne physical and you can that also you and you can want to compare you compare logistics in your car who do me in your two pickups ama in your prato you know say back many of us see ma na ti la cruise no aboswa and no team o de koba that also you la pickup back and so what you so ko say you need ye gidi say so wa pickup no ama it say you need be organization you better ana and the new question or the car aba and then on person that cancel the answer lankusa pick up la lankusa plan not no e je pass no e je packet ano de na we look one one you find the motorbike mako 20 ana to 40 people why say civic you find your party no me no ka say the motor do you ba kokora you and no Emma, many million na ya jantwa. Any on Kuma ye party ye pay ye. It is ye papa ni na na ngombi. Mini bra ye ka se o fa na ma play. O sa party you. Yes me. Ana ma me to say. E ja pe dia. Eni e o de ba fat pa kru. Eni de wo yi. Na
it is yet asem ya see ya. Yet asem ya see ya. Aye sika eye party no edinimu eye party no sika akodi leader and chairperson of the party no ho omebu nkonta no nkontabuo no emma so ana eye car mako miensa eye pickup mienu ana prado baako eno nso akodi leader and chairperson of the party no eno so nkontabuo ana eye motorcycles mako aduo no 20 eno so na we nyina na na mo aye hwe han ama saade we akoso saa
ya nya hwe han ye tie no se ebremu ya campaign no na ya ho tin na ye ba bia e be se mini teach etina se ta ko da foot no campaign me fa western region and na for organizer so fa northern region ama the other officers so and number so because they advanced it will say the western region na exactly so the faso na almost the faso na asomni jire munye and some say oni kwadu bia o tia yin no letter o chure dia o say what you tell me no me na ka be say mo say o say who o say kufi ya yin tell to na kinti ya yin tell to no say court to be, the court to be, because we didn't court to club. You don't say high court. High court, you know, everyone can push down, but we didn't court to club.
Technically, there's only one high court.
You will remember me. I don't know. If you are high court, I won't cry. As what ask them. Now, fast and long. What's the winning to? And don't think what court let him tell. Make out the one you.
To would any nyina say ubenya the opportunity ene sasem wo court wa aye chairperson no so no all responded to or prepare an appearance meboa
no correct
inti mubenya opportunity na say anya na o say aye a case eba say Mr. Annan ase wono wanya 50+1 no 50% +1 no ɛna Mr. Anande ne tete tam so wɔ court no yakɔ akɔ settlement ɛde abɛfia bɛka amante ase ɛyɛ adwuma sɛ Mr. Anande so wate ne ho ase ɛna adenti ne yate ne ho ase ne yasensan ne de akɔto court no wo se kofia kwa wugina baabi na sɛbe wugina kyire hɔ na atoto aboɔ ba park no so ɔbɛbɔ mpanimfo
nine national executives and a party leadership. In the past, that settlement now, you need to.
And to move on.
As someone found one, and Kaiwan only have a and I was not part of the level. That's what my class I said. What the one just who just win the movement of leadership.
And to be
but one man and a apprentice.
Ubenya.
Those who are and respondents now, and just CPP. It's all time, and I will cut it. When I will CPP, what that will also be added to.
And you know, the woman say, Ubenya the appropriate fora. Na wakwa yisa asemna no. Na emu nsemu a mode eya no kure say refund bi on national electoral commission.
Me da ho menya ADAKABRI. E bra ye ko page kanu na adofo na fe se sadia. Ye fale amangofo a wo so mujira MP. Anasa members of parliament maye no. Ye fale bi no. Ye mkofo ni bi ho no a. Omon krata medun krantem. Na o say tax plans ni ade. MP eka yen 100,000 specifically 1 billion our electoral commission. Na you say sisa. Enti ye to aba ye. Ye ya to senka ye ko electoral commission. Na ya ko specifically the have two parties to do. Ye ko ya. Ye say ma make some point sa kuma afetire aba be sikana. Ni na na tra busumi nyensa aba to aba ye onka wasada. Omo wa the person said, and the commission is going to also quote some men so what I'm out of 1 2 mamma. It's canon. They say, you can also on young contact. Okay, say, what is it going to be? I got top printer. And then when you're 460 million, that is 45,000. Now, the news is that class are or the printer for the 20 years, you're the quarter near. Or you can say, what did you have to airtime? I got to so. When we need, after practical part, check person. And now with Trabia, and make it so. It is only a Trabia and a party of it. Now, the way you mean now, I say, you cannot find a pasta.
It's members nibi eligibility requirements no Emma womu feli. Notwithstanding, Senamakwa bankers order in favor of electoral commission. Into all my Timian Kwabatu no mono. Na I was electoral commission. Debe Edimusika Mamu. And chairperson and the leader of the party no. Wakwaji says Sikano. And a home kuntabu say Yakoto printer 45,000. Na printer no. Na print and what the Achiramo.
Padaruma, Menoka Sieno. Party headquarters. Printer if you want to. Inchi class, you know, and I had to ask something. The secretary, or the so I said it, and I got failure.
Now, more money, 45,000 printer BC paper.
Printer and go. We are like a sister who wants to come up to him. Printer from acquire who yet. It is you better be here. My say, I'm a year, secretary or say, why get insurance? I'm a CB before. It is CB need plan. And that's all who are for them. I don't say. People become an old man crash for us at least. The fellow quadrant to be or make myself what say. Why is one of a man? I will tell you a man of 5,000 at the man of Bush for if they were free. Menoka say, oh, just canon. If you or what I saw like that. Menoka say, oh, come my value career. I will upper west there. Or so the time I found a fashion baraton at Trapa say. The course of the executive to be we. And my mammy, the self, what we done, and say, about man of 5,000. I wish I saw Danica. Who got up a Easter? If you want the same thing, can my friend then before the baby? I sent to one more mammy could done a new no.
Was a Wadaroma, as I'm now bent here into them poacher and Nickas and Kidia. I'm sorry. Say why your definitive statement to cross over maybe 5,000 and yeah would never can say a
microphone.
Sana moya politics. Sana moya no. And yet, I know no one I shall wash. I wouldn't mean this. Yet, Hannah, it's no man nine, and as I see a more day one in times and say, Wakwaji Sika, Omebu home conta. The Sikana, yes, saying
Sikano, one in Namoa, a 2.7 million new galaxies.
A 2.7
billion organisms.
27 billion, and Wakwaji free a source.
I don't know what you. Yeah, CPP, Ekenka, National Youth Organizer, Anna, a source that I know, yes, you regular baby,
Anna says he get 2.7 million cities, a year 27 billion. No, any a year organizer, 27 billion and not 25 billion. All cities.
27 billion. Look at the 2.7 billion, but 2.7 million you can see. You can see 2.7 million.
It is a young can say 2.7 million Ghana cedis. And now, chairperson of the party, organizer of the party, you remember, youth organizer of the party, a year or so, Kufiakwa. Mumu yina moko pay a free verifiable source. I fed ye by ya, that's what you modi.
Let's say, I don't know what you pass with.
And no actually no. Yes, Sunday a year pick up me no and a total Land Cruiser Prado Bacon. And also so a bar ya. There's a pick up ni dear Nimu, ne Prado di dim finfi, ne pick up Baku di actually, ne just and also so no a convoy leadership of the CPP more than no.
Leadership convoy out and get them no. I'm not a fast pick up Baku. As far total Land Cruiser. Copy say your phone is training. So I'm fast. Pick up no more organizers and yes, you might be busy. I'm a young here, and then pick up no, and then see party architects.
You see, I know the pick up on the Bakwama organizer, you remember, Anna or the Bakoso Swama, a year woman organizer.
I'm not woman organizer. Your phone channel. I'm not for big party office Johnny yet. The cool woman, what was so part of the data? The cool woman, the
you see one or two of one Gumuso.
What about you on the party of the data? No, one from my what can't come and you can't say what can't come and you see it, but not the business. Don't buy this, somebody got part of the data. I was down
and motorcycles, Marco, do you know so I
yeah, to say no, the living service is wearing Graha. And no, I'm not saying
what the party no motorcycles said you know what your delivery service.
And the action no. What your delivery business and the big agent or cut business.
Hey. Now much me Busano.
Alright, Kabel. Ya Busano up Ponoa and until I say no, I do Topa. Say no, I was saying what do I got here? What about you me no?
And you remember what class I'm so I'm when you
Daddy,
it's a 2 point.
And I am a friend. And then what you say? A point of first who pass the question. Not a point of first one, of course, your man, and you're able to swap. I don't think only a contact and my party. Learning for such a committee organization. That was a police station, electoral area, and the constitution. And that's why it's got a passage or to Papa. I'm aware of Papa. Now, so what they are having for a bank here, also should be show. It's not a person I just said, so person, I was saying, this year, so the better thing to be here. I am ready.
Joe, young fancy for now. Now, ye be park busu, na yet ye mo ye be free maba. O se ko fi akwa National Youth Organizer CPP ye de wasipa. Hey. JB Daniel said ha. And ya DCPP didn't akwaje 2.7 million cedis. And munhunu baby da. And yakwaje a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado ba akon pickups meyenu. And munhunu baby wo. And ya di motorbikes mako duo no. And also so munhunu baby asem no. ewo esa de ska wo mu isolo we de mun konko jam nam ko busa kwa don ko si nya asai animate you waye ye beba be kan ho asem betimi a WhatsApp yen on 050 600 0909 na a serious allegation and say Kofi Akwa national youth organizer of the CPP or yes chairperson and leader of the CPP and Nana Frimpong akoji 2.7 million cedis your friend is saying why dear Benny untimi mu hon konta yeni baby eska no akoji cars miensa and otimu Prado baako and other 2 pickups. Now, if it's wakoje a year scare one electoral commission 100,000 cedis. Now, 20 a year motorbikes as wakoje. And no one could tabu ni say 10 member 9 member executives no and what Jinafa no so a chairperson and leader no so Jinafa. JB Daniel Swaha or Befilia in other places. But Sadem D kind no go suit in it 100.9 FM. Move me, I was appearing. Now there's this gentleman, such a fantastic gentleman. Or MPP stock. Na oko University of Ghana. Eko social work. Etimi establishing home as a social worker ewa Ghana ha. Or hino kuna dumo a department. Oko do UK nso wa amfani social work na or ye in Ghana ha no. And see anko prapra, anko ye cleaning, anko ye bujo bia ewa UK ho. Wotimi sa atoa so etimi koye social work adwuma much as a high profile positions our various councils Dudley Thorock say abrante no akonanim pa na or a member of the national or a member of the New Patriotic Party and for whatever reason no one resolve say and extensive contacts and networks are building no adu bra e was say odeboa MPP for ma the United Kingdom and until minim se cancel adwuma no ye no akọ mia bebre no e wo UK no ene no gina Leicestershire achina no gina Scotland adechie no Wales adechie no Dudley Greater Manchester abrante na chini your friend no Andy Owusu ye pese ni di nkomo kakra say what does Andy Owusu bring onto the table because I will share UK chairman for no a obi say eje ba ewa doc oye bi papa ajeba wu abesene ko Japan and akofo prenso ekoko de ajeba wu na ne secretary kura amprechum sapon ebesene ko India deputy high commissioner enu akire no soja ni kura no atakrufi nso every UK chairman ama wono so national pension plan regulatory authority onso aba onso so wo ye adwuma papa enti ma yankonko busa nekra Michael Ansa ono so UK chairman Michael Ansa so ba ye ne obua Giadek if I'm right so edebwantino and you wusu no what does it bring onto the table so what no obetimi ababe chairperson of the MPP UK ora and you wusu ya mo ha
yo that me chair the team for ADAKABRI ozona stop down for one chair not London for chair.
Seven sisters, we say a fence, Amani, a Nikuno, a fence, a tabwatch, which I want.
And that's saying we could think of movie, and I'm say, oh, Papa, I know who you more hate it. And say, we are the control of Ghana, now your presidential candidate, Ibrahim.
Aye.
We will do a high profile for her. Ghana Freedom Party.
You, Ghana Freedom Party. Chairman, what are you? Na eba ya normally Ghana for o sua de wo Ghana ha no kokoduru se London se US na de o sua no ato atwene na wako different branch na nindia no wonya na asai but wo de otimi free odi social worker free Ghana edi social worker koduru UK to the highest level ya ene ye nhihye bia yenya omuni efre we
yo enye bone can be as a dominant. Say, what boy, no one my crying saying, you see, now you say, if you have boy, mine. But Miss Sandy will go. na you school no na me ado minya kwanya sese bisiade ewo Brunel Law School time no de nya government scholarship but I don't think Brunel my scholarship si bisiade ye bisiade no ye dear fa kwanya ye fa so I kind of say young people they get themselves into trouble. Because a young offender, how you can reintegrate them back into society. Now, no, in home office, I never gave home. And I must say, in the society there. When I'm working, I mean, if I'm working in Korea, maybe I'm working I have been a social worker here, and so I mean, rising to the different levels in the local authority structure until about 2016. And I'm accepted as the director of an association of director of children's services. No, when I'm here, any idea I could do. You do pet. Mrs. Banham so.
Any part tempe.
Tuntum for no. Ghana for tuntum.
The nature say possibly the only Ghanaian, the only African.
And no, what can the prayer? Nigeria never look at now.
I just say why are there because going through your CV na Jamin so no thorough there semitna thorough matna a year Greece matna a year Tilbury matna a year oh baby I can't ho nyina to natural me who thorough council no peno na mani age.
But that's it. I don't as you know, and yet easy that you survive on this environment, especially when you are black. But I could do better when I go by the crazy. That the same thing, you know. Be a track record of success. We need if I am talk, I don't need to do them so now, yeah, so I've been head of children's service in a number of local authorities, especially those authorities that require improvement.
Yes.
Let me a transformational leader. So can kuya.
Enti ukaye after say local authority or require improvement. It na akoye say Mr. Fixer. Enti ene say uba bedi ajebe wa madie. Uba bedi chairman atakrufi madie. Ubedi Michael and Samadia. What in your view, Ura and Yusu, would the MPP require fixing in the United Kingdom branch?
You the first thing I can say, wabu within papa. I got a casano. You see a doom also. PGP Piatraso. Inti nipa bibi as well meaning na yina ya bad ni abi Piatraso. Ye mimi hunene say the party in government and the party in opposition. So we are now so kakao mkaka. The opposition ya shebo. Your government you deliver. You do your boss na so. Na your opposition ya shebo no. Ke ya no bia any that to say what no e be boa no. It ya ba ye adwuma na to da bia koyi ko na obi se mi nya ahwe. Odu mi hu aban na ne so. Enti na amato bahaya abakaka. Mi sa na me hu. Ti dia mi se na se. Yama be kwan. Me hu tema makoma fo omo a wo ma hi. Adi ama hu UK ha. Said the interest of members of MPP in UK first, Ghanaians in UK second, and Africans at large will benefit from good governance in Ghana. None the ripple effect a boy and no until I'm person member, number departed. Nanyama no can say yamiasa network, resources, and strategy. Yedikai,
network, resources, and a strategy. Panamakuma Kumayani.
We did say, oh, Freedom Party. We did to say MPP, Progress, United Party, having a new patriotic party, and no, never near Yagana year. Jenny will be seen. There's over to me in here, put in Nipa and there. How do I ensure the Nipa who you can? You will position only ba be a campaign. Young ba the campaign no more for a ba be one. Only have an appointment. We have the but you only say, who will make sure say the new media every here on Obomo Bаймano. We have so better from her. Now, Safa Langard. Notion as your Ghana. How do you ensure that we network with the land commission? Will ensure that the land title now, Uncle Kimono, it will be secure. That's how you use it. When you understand, man, and I come on the Ampire, a banner begin there, a boy or minor, a protect your non-sonnet property into a transfer obedient in Noah. That is an example how you use network to influence the agenda of the person who is living in diaspora, who wants his life and properties protected in Ghana. Make me a kind of be by bringing me my example of the network resources. 77 fractures. There are two ways of assessing resources. Ghana, will contribute a lot into the economy. And we want to continue to contribute a lot to the economy. But that contribution should also benefit the people in the UK. In the may be deep parts in any UK there. We will harness the talent, which is the human resource. We will also harness logistics. And then we know we can say, counterparts people, America, especially the awareness, hospital equipment. Because I'm in social protection, my friend said there's a container of new products that needs to go to Ghana, equivalent of 300,000. How do I get these resources into Ghana to help the country through the party? And no, not am I UK being no, I can say, yeah, yeah, one Ghana lady. The second part of the resource is how do we bring enough of those resources to prosecute the agenda in 2024? And you can also dip your hand in the government cafes to run a campaign. But you can actually use your contact to raise those resources to prosecute the agenda of the party. No party that continues to remain now after so. Yes, what you always say, no. You want to because I need this my head, man. You see, people do party anymore. You should demonstrate that through you a lot of resources can be raised. And you tell me them one back. The gentleman's one back. That makes me mess up. Strategy.
Andy, ma Yemusawe, as a young man, you've done so well. Who are you? Now, who am I?
pacha no ma woman.
Okay. Na Ghana ha hin na free.
The crew ni asante aguna.
Aguna ko anochima.
Anochima na pa na me.
Okay.
Mama ya dia na ni.
Okay.
Na papa ya sene.
Papa ya suna na mama ya aduana.
Pacha no papa.
Na me so me mama ya suna ni na papa ya aduana.
Afa.
Okay. Enti ni nyina emu no. Unim dia wo no. Kambe so na Ghana for especially and particularly MPP for betimi benefited from sa unim die no ama networking resourcing and strategizing no ebetimi ayeye di ama wo mo
Medase di kan meka kuma die mama me awanya na baby ko o che mese the who corner could do so could be so bad because dia so for no na anyama na moya ha iti mo so mo nsemu a bitimi agina so ha inti maboa ama nipa bebre dia mesia ye no o pese o yibi no o mo timi akọ school abeyebi many people adwuma because we mentor a lot of people because it's very difficult to move into management. So that is one aspect of it. Number two, will be the back room. Now, someone now we need to be. I will try my best. As in the local authority, I found myself as head of children's services. Yeah, making sure that the interest of the Ghanaian is well protected. In making sure that it's my priority. I'm well known in the system. Apart from that, also, I have little businesses that I run. It creates employment for people. It's UK, the year chairman, I was still expanded. Now, I'm winning. Ghana, the NDC who, MPP who, I have provided free consultancy to the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. A year matters relating to adoption, child rights, children's welfare, and a lot of their programs, school feeding, leave, and any other one. It's a trick. Mimi dia na Ghana be party ni ni pa nyade ba mi gidi sem people for na the show mo sa o mu yini pa enti I also contribute in Ghana and na me am kromo and you say me ka say me hwehwe kwan ya my pastor a lot of hospital materials which me upload my Santiago I may have pa. So these are some of the small ways me the boy pa
you MPP for so pa you tinukwa kwa yeso ye besrew say protection and care of children in Ghana there it is in the bosom of social welfare na social welfare so ya na resources no enkosa said there o madwuma ne sitie social workers o mafa Dr. Hine Kunadu nsam nyina ba yi ohunu de o mo ye bia nti won so no boa na yintimi establish social workers so obeka ne say so yentimi elevate madwuma no to the fore ehunu say young offenders here nam Ghana ha nyina any street children nyina no the protection and care no yentimi nya especially refuge for them kra no na issue and I believe say with your background you should be able to help sir and kwadaye nam Ghana. What do you make of that?
Meka se jamie de nyam last week na mo Ghana and me officially me certificate establishing Institute of Social Protection Ghana because the emphasis political create a non-partisan social protection agency to deal with exactly what you are talking about. Ghana who hear me, MPP who hear me, Ghana for what Richard who hear me, and a Ghana for what Ghana who hear me. Yet the SC
You perceive you put it in that thing. Because as soon as you better answer, you're yet the journey mind. You're yet the journey party. Impact any issue. And also, Tinamija said, you need power to influence the change that you desire. Power is inextricably linked to transformation of the human developer. And
you maybe some final question. There's been some comments on Facebook Live. If I could read them over to you, it'd be our quick comment to be on it. Now, why? Then I'll ask you my final question. Eric Gucci and Ponsana, because I was saying Andy is the man to lead the MPP UK. And Mandy Bafwa, or say MPP UK branch incoming chairman. Hope in Andy. Or say don't fair on Facebook Live, or say Andy also reduces politics to the level of the ordinary Ghanaian. He is focused and well linked to the party to lead the party in the UK. So such comment brings about a response from Eric Osampons. I will say, Osabomfe, Ofedomfe, Bam, and Eric Gucci and Ponsasu comes back to say, vote Andy. Shota, or say, Andy also is such a vibrant young man with massive energy. It was no doubt that he can lead and take up the leadership mantle for the MPP UK and take it to another level. I stand for Andy Owusu, and then Osodimfe comes back again. Eric Gucci and Ponsa. Andy has served the party really well and has demonstrated time and again that he means what he says. He puts his money where his mouth is. Amansan Buafo, Andy in the DNA, and then Mandy comes back again. And he also has demonstrated beyond any arguable doubt that he can catapult the UK MPP branch to unbelievable heights. And then Thomas Wahinebako Ambuache, he's still typing, and I'm leaving him behind. Chamandi, finally, we opponents, we pick snipers, telling people, say, oh, Baba, yeah, Alango Jochila Martin Juma. No, so Vice President Juma. And what is this about Alan Baumia? How is it affecting the campaign?
You won't be surprised, pa. Maybe there. Nipa mi no ni na na mo ka no. Only MPP for. And now you go yakete pen go fu bin so. Do gate. Free agoto. Ufikunadu. Akwache janko. And many others who are going to come. Adai nemo. Omo nyina me face some department here. Omo be die ni so an it will be credible to be a leader of this party. But UK hano ye nyama election no ye first ye the voice of reasoning. Inti sa we gina we afa no had ye nyana sa election na ye beto aba no be leader of the party, and which is a flag bearer prosecuting 2024 presidential campaign. You no year to the election, which will be somewhere paired another starting, which is 2023 September. By June, MPP UK for Abisha, Naya Twaba, you decided to be a better imagine. But Senajin, we are near kind. The kind, you build who do ya dodo. Na MPP UK na yakota in the package. It is media. As the chairman, no, I'm the referee. Me see what we are alano, we jogate, we are baumio, I go to Azayo, I go to see you. What would you change? June. If I'm out quite bottom. I want them to their campaign. Now their ballot box a bit. Now you are back. You MPP UK or being a no percentage or no in the beginning. I got tired. 2024. Sorry, 2014.
and near the quarter, Nana and the Danko. And she only 92%. If you start how now only message now but why I'm here. Yet this third party, you cannot go, you percent, you can't party the book. In the only beyond the car. Enti na nkekasa ene o makmeka ba kwacho masa te say eh me ba chapter the one UK na bi guno na ye na me asa na night. And I'm saying, how can I, a person who has studied law, rip a constitution? And yet then I'm making an answer. Chapter 0 of you're inaugurating. You're training up inaugurating. About 4 of them. How can I destroy something that is constitutional provision? And also, it is the same conform what says, the number of can say, or give back so a person department. Mumu sana jobe ye abua party na ama yetimi ako wini election. Minya ba uni anata ala tamati. Media UK interest. We put 3 billion in the economy of Ghana. It is the parliamentarians. They have fight for it in the interest of UK. The presidential candidates will fight the interest of UK. Members Ghana for a no, so almost we say almost we are Ghana for. And no hear me. The interest of the Ghanaian, not a particular person. Intimacy or money message. GD. You're back to fight for the interest of members of MPP UK.
Quite an interesting point to make. Inti be going forward, you know. You better ahwehwe na because we be the abase kojo oath. Or say why UK not Ghana, please. Yes, obepercent ka mainstream Ghanaian politics no. Also and use you better one can. Inti as and when we feel the study no. Be here you better show as a reference person, and then also a year politics in the UK pertaining to MPP Samsung. You better show. Inti yes you better wasi. Na whatever you do no, dear what catch there say obey no. And na ye and kind of ha na nkwasa baby. Inti be as independent minded as possible, and then harness and gather all shades of minds. Na munyina no munsi gina ye baako. Nyame nhyira e wo de wo ye bia mu.
Nyame nhyira be praise. Right.
Owura and the Owusu. Anochina na and the Owusu na owo UK. Now extensive reading through his CV. Is an extensive social work. Said Lucy can nipa do just say before do no. Or then any other tell back pe. I just a young man. I'm say dear wo ye wa ha no. Wa nya den wan to antwene and wa koto aso UK wo. And I'm very happy say what me asan ba so na wa be set up an institute for social protection. A very very important papa say I was say safety net bi wo ho. Nkwadai maba wane mrantie asiso no. O se timinya safety net bi ade yeden ade eboa wo mo. It is a hope and fervent view. Say and the Owusu all cancer was offer consultancy services to the Ministry of Gender and Social Protection. No, yet normally be a wakosuano. Ebe ye dwuma so na etimi aboa yen. Enti MPP UK for no. Wo mo benya the opportunity. Na face so contestant be so be ma omo the opportunity to know them better. Enti wunia de obeka ne de upesa wo yo no. Ma omo hunu ni ye. Na omunsi ginaye me emfa deception kwagin crofo vote na the deception kwagin crofo vote da bia na amomani abre so thereafter nti na ewu ba fefe be kaka na ye bodua nti no ye momoden a na da bia da no de ye pese ye yakomam e free se betimi aye no na yenye enkohye bo a wontimi ni so nti and also a brilliant young man at the helm nti yemfa entoto Jerry Daniels.
Yeah.
Hey, now 2.7 million cedis near my
Oh, I now come me my debut. I may me in Chum Gagana.
I didn't have to eat them.
Yo. Me asuna takrasini. If you go price. Na me offer. Ye kemensa. Ah, e busu penny we free. Ye kemensa me kana say me. E friend na mensa abrampa. Onso no ye wewu. Ono ye kofu am won kan ne tema ye hene. Me ke so da fom. Na April ye wie ne be pa ko pere krabra wo price ko. Na ye takwase for no ye asuna for be ya se free adanse for me na formation of Ghana no movement of ethnic groups no na ye fro bo no e ko so price for ne gotia for my baby try the MBB brand temple ono ye buso penny wo enketia na wo for that for me so
nsa kotia for ne asonafo na na ti obi okọ ye na chiri mu aye ni sei
na mo for that for me so no ye de no ye ba price ni ba ye bibia together
oh ye bibia together de
me na me twum
de
adogre asem na to ye you see before
the 2.7 million cedis
na party work no difficult kakra because elections 2020 and say I will interview ne Yirmambo ne o ma chairperson no na FRIMPONG nya adwen say o ma kwa duadua na ma kwa
nipa miensa eye chairperson na FRIMPONG na Yirmambo national organizer ana o say Kofi Akwa omo onsoso eye youth organizer omo miensa na kan yiti pam
duadua na ebi di mu contract fi kuma se bi so di contract fi nkra na mu ka bo mu na omu go ne mu na mu nya bibi kakra bae
na 2.7 million cedis ni bibi kakra no
andi ni e ka go cedis say ya ka ne de in fact here two rumors be de ye ni mu wi di azamo kan na ohun se na osi aka go si na the issue of the 50+1 so was CPP constitution mu say before Obe na chairman na obe flabera no. I say we 50 plus 1%. And say wait to me yakra no. Na say the results are yet no. Yes say na FRIMPONG we nya. Na am say na what we need nti am for year but it's in the constitution of the CPP. Na say dia na balance obi a nka ho hwe dia. Ni ekwenim. Immediately people cite the constitution na omukoto article no na two steps the my party na the court na say o be you any ho no na it difficult and normally constitutional matters no so it cannot be compromised because in the constitution any emra mashisha mo de random organization no the article no if it's not against the constitution of Ghana and there, and say you nti ana the case in the by the court ana no aso say tweko elder council of elders in the team no ana no aso twi by say ono the court so oboa but all the be bound for by another group so the same issue no by nti as leadership no ye dwen ho efi say yentumi am ben pumasi bre am fa court na court ni side fa la de bia ye ho na distractions no another Mr. B Sister B comedy why so de aba nti eno na ma another issues ne take the case out of court no led by the council of elders no who say case in me kan no kire say ye leadership in central committee no na na FRIMPONG we nya 50+1 no nti you cause amane share meetings there will be injected the party no enso yensi na the party nanim na oye one of us nti ye fancy betwen na case ni free court a e betwetwe so na case by so more petitions are coming. Then you ask yourself, say, then are they out of God? We know almost you case now abesetro crown. Yeah, 8 leadership members no. One friend, Papa Mamma, I don't go around on sign and go transit. You can't know SMP. In the almost years, almost all my orders. Do this by this date or you'll be sanctioned. I'm saying, I don't know what you Council of Elders, we are advisory body. More advisory managers of the party and run the party. The more advisory, a CTA. But you must not advise in your way. And we go see an acre. I declare that. Indeed, yes, no. I'm pretty out of court settlement. Now, quarter in the cap go if you don't. Oh, the one who can say, oh, Preswa. No one take further action to set it aside. Now, I say, we be here, we book court of Ranoso. The engineer and I decided to say, 8 in a car. As the guy say, my lawyer, CPP lawyer, as I did court. Now, I can say, for 1, 2, 3 reasons, the impresso. Near the say, we have came where you pay my court in the back. And then this other, or some days, Omukoji Adea, where is some pews so, oh, and a 50 plus 1 is war. And the Mino can say, cases in him, you know. Now, the person here say, you have sat to be born contempt. I'm saying, now, what the case I go court? And now, when out of court settlement, and a group of people are more because orders, no, some more pencil. And my court was there. I don't know others now what the court now pencil say ever malo. You know money again. In the if says you set it aside, and yeah, you know your man contempt.
And the men's real.
It's a nice and
the woo yet third vice. And now, as my walking, I want to oye a name some more. My solomon mobile or say, Omoya 9, 8. The 9, 8, no, offer, and a chairperson, no, a barco person offer. So, no, and the Nipa or call as a matter of fact, no, a chairperson in 50% plus 1. Name mum, a go say, oh, yeah, the man and call, and will be a raisy issue with it. And Yako court. And yes, so Yako consent judgment say yin and Yakob room. Omu 8 no see ya more mamma near. And Nipana ya council no etia no or no na okosan yes I yatias here say ye jam mama bibiaka. And after ye demra actually 8 no says a mumu no so munim namoko kasa asem we mu baby a edi ayemo. And almost there be omontias here. Into almostako baby a chichira aboa no.
Yes, I know.
Na yakosane no honum. And also so honey contempt semi. It is you. But we get this idea of say, when you know, Kumuna, it me ko Jessica, because you see, I know, baby, I'm going case and come watch any year the partner you man. That will be in TB. But about me raising 2.7 million cities. I require one side, you know. The other side, the end, figure also the other. Don't know. Our party, I can see a Wagana, me, Nunano, Massa Nooks, as I say, party in Ketuano. Don't know. Now, Okojina will say, me, Mao Bibi, me, Fanya party, you may move home conta. Yet you ever never solo.
Offer. Yama, your tear for you. Aha. I say, no. Enye eso enye se ehon ko a wo bebi anipa kan bomu afom group bia no enti na uma wa no so na so se de efie bia mensa wo se na de ne but it's time say e wo se nipa da se na ka se timiti en once I form a body aye nyina ye mfi one place but because of that body na chechire yama ye back no bibia is a matter of consensus enye se nko a wadwene wo sorry no de eno na ama wenu nyina ba obakofo anko jina man kasa ma dodo na say o ye nyina say ya ka me shows baby ya mo ne na mo yanka mo ne na mo say ne offer kan na e say mo you very careful na contempt as man anko
this na e ba ya na ye discuss no see
video o kan say o kan say o video so But you have no option. What's happened to you? That's all. Oh, can I why you careful? Because in the bank of us, where your friend do fear them. Me jama now. The only thing is, I was here bear in mind. Say, I copy court.
Yeah.
He said, baby, no. Court to take the dinner or yeah, monitor or China. Won't you ever come on? No, I very careful.
Yeah, that's I don't get. And the party, no.
Oh.
May you
Nash.
ADAKABRI.
Nash.
Eya koye esu ene ban. Enye NDC kwa ene enye MPP na enye CPP na.
Emumi osi
CPP dia yeti yi. Ebe ya nkrofo wanwa. We ya yeti yi. Ebe ya nkrofo wanwa. Se bia bibi se tumi si wo kukuwe mu a. Afina epia babonten amanfo beti. Akoye suban. You see, all the political parties, we fall under two constitutions. We fall under two constitutions. Yen kasa ye wo constitution a guide the party no. Ena supreme one no na ye wo fani se denga. Yes, 1992 constitution no. Into political party na odomana wo somo no. You can go you bet me jail because of 1992 constitution. Ena wan kasa wo party mra no so bet me de wa famra kwan so de wa ma 1992 constitution. Na 1992 constitution na deal with you. But akwakoye suban bia we need to say ye kahua semen say ye politicizing na ye go na bia party we na party we because CPP dia ye tie nwanwa tanya me kama tie say ADAKABRI so obeka ye mribi ukai ya flower pot ya flower ya obeda samwa mribu flower pot kebi so obeka ya you see nina ye habit bia emboa MPP so the same thing has happened mribi before 2016 election and the lead to Sami crap money what friends say almost secretary no dismiss and this and yes I see kasem kitin we are it's about time e ku no ye din hihye papa to ye yen de no and make obeda some one time sika e hu of
current ye can current as
oh I mean
the same electoral commission
it has cut across
and current one
suban bia we need say it to me
yes account to ma
wohu enu ni problem aye wo no accountability ni na akwakoye problem enipa bi tumi feel say wonu wodi party nanim inti sika sempa se wo bebu hu nkunta akire party man de eya na eye wonding minti ase because the money that comes to the party no it belongs to all the party members enye nipa ba ko inti ni ameti say ekoso wo CPP say it is very very unfortunate the party kitua we you hwe ne ekoso hwe sika wo bobokora no because pipi enye sika ketwa then the bayen di numu dia enya asem ketwa nti ye besere accountability yes probity and accountability no is there to serve all of us political parties nyina no nkuntabu ya de bia even within the party no we need to start nkuntabu no within the party before we even get the nod to become a government so if we are not credible to our own party faithfuls this time then it will be difficult for us to be faithful to the entire country when we get the nod to govern. So I think say ADAKABRI, it's about time it trust sanya mano see it so say what you say na no kware no so won say ote ha obeka no kware no but otwentwen wo hwenchen asensu a obenum na wo hwenchen ansa na wanom no kware no wo ho aye say wo ka ndi ebesere party mpanyifo no all the political parties enye CPP and enye MPP na enye omunyina all of them akpalu ya akpalu kure bisi ka se no
oni hase na
Debi
enko kana se ma
electoral commission so eba NDC cry yes tino dem kwa akpalu ni ya na ete enfa ya de enye to dia fa no ye fa no ka
si ye
de ne si ye
ntimi nka se bia suban papa bi suban bone ya se yina ye kuti
de ne si
enya de ya se ye fuafua so ye koso no emboan accountability ya de bia o se charity begins at home and a medical aka no the ufiase wo party mu dia then the omani nyina betuma nya ahye mu e wo mu e de tumi ama
ADAKABRI nyame woka kakra wo mpe content
mpe content me na kasa kakra
mpe content
me enye gidi na me ba me kasa we gidi we me asem na me achi madwin kakra mpese me bisa me pa kire say who can be in fact very loud about say as a political party that's the minute body no yentimi enkra sa sikasem ne niema no ho a how much more so be than a government how would you
very point
how do you and as see CPP for the na beto apaso but just enre year so na NDC for so da amode e da apaso and me bisa say sa eyi na odi to na nyese ebia wo de CPP dey aba into the organize aba is a general thing it can even happen to MPP say ebia mu intana sikasem ntim kra enye endi nukre emma party for no na niema ye basa amu ntia se na di basa ne niema ye ba how much more money sika enti no say ye fi mu de na de aba de ba na nsen ya ewo NDC ho na be bisa say na eho no so no ni esi wo ho na ni de all tries to be related to say wait me ahwe dem smaller one no sikasem na ube ye ube hwe on mine so sikasem so with that and how would that also be
yeah me say America ni other developed democracies no me yan say
America
let me no me yan say no nipa de onipa ujano na udisgasa mama no nipa bia e surface kaka ndi say na ADAKABRI lawyers de beka kire mo ndi na ye mra to run our activities organize our activities America ni other places no obey your campaign, obey bia, but I'm running down.
Now we says can mo kofa free.
Let's go. You go
2.7 million.
You say what of no is it be what of yeah ne me.
But mu kusu hwehwem. Solo.
No, but I for America no him when was man visa ya JB dey for America anya ono so na me visa na me visa George asem ono so so me dey for America yet again
mo me na fe yamra madwene ho
ade ba ko ye omu 8 na omu yi wo mu si nchen no en na ye me nwanwa
se ba ye no
I'm surprised
two come when the first 7
and won yi mu si nchen won am fa
ne oni mo we
and say won wo se mu nkatamu ano
oh so say there
moko kasa ya semba una se munya mo frasa the party you see party ni nyani pa ba ko di o the party is bigger than everybody out on party no party mra no echichi obia CPP no individual can fight CPP as a party no individual between any year CPP akon people tried it in NDC it couldn't work MPP didn't mean him among for sorry anka wo pese NDC party no wo pese wo genia de but anya adwuma because ekunu ye uti ekunu pe emra na govern ekunu anya wankasa your own company that you have registered wakoti usika akọ elect we friends register general akọ register can send you to prison
enti ano nipa 9 no sign any chairman ni gina na sign so
chairman court case no ye 8 ni ye nyina sign
nyina mo sign
do two court cases nyina nyina sign
na ye kwa out of court settlement and the chairman pen sign okay yamrei ankwada na bi school omu bi school so ayese omu mpeka eskanko omu nkonko di agora kusisi be di stabewe ansa na aba be hyaase na yesua de enti we headmaster so na headmistress akwada bi my school amenka hwe nkire no yedin tembi obebe bia no after Easter no aba be sua na de na really governs rules pan they govern secondary school education and I say I could do say ya keka bia sa keka na yamra na dwendwene ho
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Ashew. Now beka. Ya jon to ma me ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Ashew. We dan kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwade a wapi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom wo. This way chocolate drink.
Kra cha be pe baba ware.
Ashew.
Ye fi ase this way chocolate chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye bi hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom prick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA anhwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Utie oha exi ponkno. Needs FM. Utie oha exi ponkno. Needs FM.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku potomanto. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wepi ho. O ka se batete. Eda fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Kracha bepe baba wari
aso
ye fia say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye bi hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom prick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA anhwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you glow. Anytime. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Utie oha exi ponkno. Needs FM.
Need 100.9 FM suni. Na ene Monday April 4 2022 and time just about gone 37 minutes past 3 in the studios. Ura JB Daniels of the CPP, and Nash George of the MPP, and Solomon NDC. Yes, Solomon Nash of the NDC. Now, George Nash of the MPP. I don't know who forced me my MPP, sir. Who better NDC ba? On can you yembo NDC John Nash of the NDC. And Solomon Asante of the MPP. Now, and Koma ye there's this gentleman, Ya Sanitano. No, CPP muni ye in a day. How does he feel? Say ne BBC akoso CPP mo. This has Sanitano Yamaha.
ADAKABRI, but also
Yeah, now what to say we Why? What do you make of news coming out? Say, chairperson of the Convention People's Party, or no? Any nipa mienu of the 9-member executive. Akope a sika 2.7 million cedis. Every one source. Ama se eskano ehon kontabuo emai. Ama ya sign the eye car miensa pickups mienu and a Land Cruiser Prado baako. Asa ka ho ama no a. Eno nso so ehon kontabuo aye bibibi oho. Na pe so 20 motor cycle. Eso so eka ho a. Eno nso so omu hunu ba bia ewo. U CPP na wo mu bi. Obi nim de eye a ye pam wo free mu. Now what in some be say free former party Musana, I was saying.
Upon the middle, now, men for a coin, now men share what you for you. 92 men share mirror JB Daniels and Honor will be on the Bunny. Now, before the master, my mistake is that I have never recovered from my starting from the Convention People's Party because of the ideology of the Takwame Nkrumah. Now, CPP say, especially the leadership, cars more other logistics and access finances or more wasa obosimo and you make I say 2012 before the election party be at the cars every CPP. Now I have to understand why a bank woman and not a chairman. And the cars could be in the field. Or anything so I know you're one of the biggest financiers for one of the biggest parties when you're the baby call. And also a friend Samia, now Samia is somebody who has tried her best never to be a party and a party normal or they ever share now. And on those two occasions, in 2012, of Fred Green Street, the then the General Secretary, Emma on the park car. The cars never was used for the purpose of the Convention People's Party. Now, it was alleged that it was registered in Green Street company's name. Until prior to 2016 election, on one of the sister networks, I don't know. NMC said, we will not allow something to happen again. So the car is bringing now I'm paying for more after. Yet this car bring you good baby a befa, you won't content. Until my boss answered, Kabila more reported my national chairman, which was Professor David. Now, younger David Daniels are all studio. Or behind the scenes, Professor David Smart, the money back interview me without my name. Say, Mekoka ABCD, I don't ever I don't catch and say yes, Meka ABCD, social and so. And the memoir, Professor Blancasa educated me who said, Yamaka, and so be a now, the Akoba answered, prior to 2016 election, and also many Professor Dele a meeting several in the field, and then pay for being on my young sources I don't to get a fee. It's a car when we are a combine, class car for mobile mile. A combine and say, cars no, me I'm a acting general secretary, man who go fishing. It's a car by a new young say, we are filing for parliamentary candidates without the money passing through the party's accounts as mandated by the Constitution. And also, I was alarmed and I quit the leadership during our meeting. Equoyance and Tempe, which Green Street was the flag bearer. And she actually stated on another network, said, look, yeah, repeated 2012 dear. No, just a man by your point now there. This leadership, nobody should vote for them. And no name may trouble and that. And it was indicated, say, I had campaigned for John Dramani Mahama. And in the Central Committee meeting, on the police for by ABU, what the National Youth Organizer, Osekufi Akwa, is saying, I believe strongly that there's some truth in it because we have witnessed all this in several. But it was the same Osekufi Akwa in my tenure of office. I know more can say, my intro, my Sakoya campaign my party into Yampamo. They held the leadership then. And now you did the same thing, karma on my mind. But in their case, no proposal among say motorbikes, no, yeah, they be a delivery. So they have the opportunity to seize it. In my tenure of office, Dr. Abu Sakara estimated about 10 or so motorbikes to us. I insisted that the motorbikes were registered in the party's name, of which the document, I'm sure they are still in the office. For party Juma. Into the Ashanti region, the so women's organizer, and I distributed the rest now as per the party's policy. And it is not new at all. And I say, you say what they are saying, there is no truth in it. I believe there's strongly some truth in it. Say, yeah, my logistics, but a beer or money. It's the kind of make one thing. You were Katie, Mrs. the after English to
Katie Dazi.
Yes, Katie Dazi. Only now, or your account number, I want to as also my finance committee chairman. He never knew anything about the money so collected. Our staff account will be there. 2, the national treasurer, true, I'm just still if he's the treasurer. He never saw a penny through the account. You will have to say, call and sign Professor Akosamon. Nobody had a hand on the money that came. So, I'm that for the office, and on parliamentary candidates who see other regions now. On my she can't go back, you would be not the amount. She was the main person at first by distributing the funds without the money going through the proper account. And none of the complaining, on the payment, partner, I think to say, sir, I had done something so bad. And it is the norm of the party and in their behavior. And I keep wondering why people still don't have money to them when they don't use it for the right thing. Okay, and they make me a cancer.
Hey, Dinya de Mama as well.
Crack.
It was me and fancy, na the dear cheese beba. Yasanitano, RPG. Yeah, Asanitano. Or LPG for National Organizer. Na just a CPP. Do you also put name out be interview? No,
also me or trust or Jimmy Deepa. Oh, let me there. I just interview. No, no. They just wanted to find out. So, yes, so I say, before me and tomorrow, no more young to my job, mama. And then I could be. I just wanted to be.
Just a complaint, be no quiet.
That's the point.
Yeah, that is it. But it's about time, ADAKABRI. You see, we need to put the party no mrano. I see a man echo kind. What I say, as Yegna Yapin to say, but don't we cool. Party no mrano or the Dijumana, party in she say down. I see you to me this. What I say, because Sika Sempa, Deep Sika Sempa, every political party has a structure. Our Modi handle or Musika. From even the branch, even the branch, there was structure and handle branch. Sika party card yet to membership dues age of branch. You have no right to tamper with it because a party sika and the party is bigger than you. Until she say woho, and my party is sika sem. Mra what they are to her say yena yendi. I think say it's about time. I mean, the party doesn't belong to one person. Until yendi sunu mamra nye jumana parties ni na no. Into Bapemfra. Like attractive. That is attractive.
Sesiano solo. And Quadea Omabio School SSE. Dear pa wouldn't time to say a for na befin a him for Naco, Natam Bena Ombesa. I'm a dear pan.
I think this very year, no, track system, no, anyhow. Where you be so there's not like gold, there's not like green, and once you see a beyond the 4th. Internet, they are supposed to go. Ebinu crack on ra. Omo boarding house. Ebinu no call. No pay subons na ebinu. Asimo moko. Pasani awokan. I think the next 2 weeks na Easter. So definitely they wouldn't be in the school to spend the Easter. They ought to come back home. Ebinu be says so if that is the case, why should they go there for these 2 weeks? Anka omo stay. Omo famba bo omo hu yie nanka. The friend is after Easter no na omoko. But well, I don't know education service ministry, how the whole thing was planned. But this is what is on the table. You see, resume on the 4th. I think it has to do with once a calendar is in such a way say they calculate the number of weeks now they are supposed to spend in school. So I think that 2 weeks, no, everybody can balance and Easter abano. Other weeks after the Easter, no, I hear the required number of weeks now they need to spend within the term or the semester. And anything amano, I say abanisa, no. I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, sometimes, even when they were running the double track, you know, I think last year or so, and Kolani by EBD, Xmas, not Montreal exams, you. So now, but because of Xmas, December, they came, I think, 20th or 22nd or so. By, I think, the first week in January, and I'm saying, call back, just the exams. They spent, I think, 2 weeks just to go and write the exams to complete the term now. And I'm saying, so these are some of the things. We should also bear in mind, curriculum, calendar, no, for the academic year, it starts from September. But because of COVID, nutrition is an man. And my calendar, any assistant. You see, I say from January. These are some of the things that will be faced. But I believe that with time, they will have to look at it and sort of just oppose the whole thing. I don't know. NCC's
Nah, I don't know George Kinkai.
Maybe I judge it.
Yeah, may hear references. I like doing references.
As you go,
the problem, Maminchia, Madina constituency, lawyer Susu, Laminchia, Gomwa East, Nana Michiao, Nana Bamichiao, ADAKABRI. You see, when we accept the problem, we can find solution to it. Young education, enkoye. Ene yen suku asemu ye nei. Say to me a yen da dream bia. Esopawo. You see, let us yengi politics in film. Yengi politics in film. Send ya yen suku semu ko nei. Maybe be say na dam bofra na makwankra yenim. What is happening? What is happening? We don't even know that mofra be ku school mofra makwan ebe fia. Na da wo be bi school no. Aban to me in Sinipi and a Ghana Education Service. Ministry of Education and to me in Sinipi and can't chamber for say ebia da say mube bi school another say mube makwan na bibia tesa nkola no school mu na try error mube makwan da ben kura ubisa kura o chese teacher fo na kase nim da wo be makwan sometimes we school mu da wo be school and they don't wo fear da wo be school kura wo nim da wo be school, which is very, very unfortunate. The situation the children are finding themselves in the school today no e bad. Ghana Education Service, young education in there no and cost we Nanado said something before 2016. I would like to quote him. In the manifesto, 2016 manifesto, he said, views of teachers will be sought on education policy, innovations, and implementation. This is what we have failed to do. This is what Nanado has failed. This is what MPP has failed to do. Promises, I won't go there. The other things that he said, I will not even go there. Because when you look at certain things that he said teachers will be treated with respect. And we shall ensure that teachers' salaries and allowances are paid regularly and on time. We have failed. So we should accept it. Say, this is what we told Ghanaians, and it is not working. Because or the policies because look, the previous administration started something nice. It said, let us expand the infrastructure. You expand the infrastructure now. Then when you ask the student to go to school free, then you know say nkola benya baby kwa kwatra. Yes, 30 free SHSE. Look at the kind of humiliation head teachers and teachers akum. Why? Because they speak the truth. Obeka no kwara ka say school ni nkoye nyama nkoye. Look, they should go back to this promise. They should go back to the teachers. Go and sort out only one kotrase. Not teachers in the school, headmasters. And kano kwarenchira aban no. Headmasters. One award school na se won sa wo manage school no. One kano kware enchire aban ne keke. Na aban ni ndi so. The government cannot do on to me nye ne ono pe. Emfa satisfy schools no na head no. Hwe na anu ya na Ibrahim ama ko che emu bi wo north. Okoche emu no wi ode emu no che headmaster ni wi ansa na headmaster na ka. Yeah, we an interview no say. Eduan kura wo de bre won as at that time Ibrahim Ahmadi ne de ne ba no. They are coming to spend 4 months. Now 4 months, now buying them on 2 months. Say we manage answer. And this has been a problem pa ADAKABRI. a very big problem. They give them 1 month feeding, 2 months feeding, and the remaining don't come on time. And if you are a headmaster, you don't have the right to complain.
Now, oh, fear ya na, oh no, you could dig your me.
ADAKABRI.
Miss Mudigua Bosome, come in here.
Oh, Mimi, Digga Bosome.
Me just saying,
Digga Bosome.
Now, you know,
a weekend.
I didn't have 4 months, near about 2 months. Now, when Tias said 2 months,
and yes, on TSU, ADAKABRI, it said 2 months, the other on 2 months. The next 2 months doesn't end back on time. ADAKABRI, find out. Headmasters are afraid to talk. Head teachers, look, teachers are even afraid to talk. I am telling you, teachers is so obekasa. And I no kasi. Meanwhile, in Kaudi Uboshesu, you say you are going to only one way trust. Before the policy be abe bano, and I'll be taking decision biano, only teacher for better trust. And no one will crying. Only one trust. Now to Flagstaff House, and now to Ministry of Education. Now take Moko Trap say, now we take a decision be without bringing in the stakeholders. And only effect a young education ADAKABRI, and Kuyu. And Kuyi, I will follow papa placement here be. I feel no one sang be chiming here for a Jewonska. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What's the one first camera near more placement? ADAKABRI idea why I say a cassette. It is there. It has been there. They are taking money. They are taking money from parents because of posting. And I'm going interview woman be. And the woman was saying, see, the banner in your placement. Emma, say, obviously school, I'm going to or could do school. What's the school now, Emma? It say, what's the self placement?
Self placement,
self placement, and on the namna. Oh, who you know, I feel finally also will be some face cameras, and I'm command school or no pay. I mean, you saw radio as a medium. I'm from pedal. Self placement, what you say? ADAKABRI, self placement in Chester, say, Okojini Paniska. Don't do that. What you say? We cannot verify the Okaye. Self placement and self placement. What you say? Parents not complaining. You don't do that. ADAKABRI, parents are crying. Parents are crying. The inaccurate information. Everybody pay too much. What you should the word self placement? As you are saying. Baby, I will call you. Baby, I will choose you. When ya? So what you say? It is so sound call to the process.
Come on. Who grade be a nya and grade net me a nya first to fourth choice. No, come on.
You didn't get it.
Oh, one person will not be placement. You know, and your computer and choose. You sit in the comfort of your home with your phone, mobile phone.
Now what decide which one happens to call?
Who to sue?
Even with that
status, you say be your border and as per day.
ADAKABRI, even with that.
No. We don't do that.
Even with that, ADAKABRI, no credit.
The truth
is one.
Mami bi no se de na so ma obi esiko bi anya obi esika. There be me and you so your institutions no ye pade ye katake nkrofo do.
ADAKABRI near man.
Manage when sika so kwese
things that are happening no. Enye bibia na ebetumi atra wa afidi so. Koso. Things are happening. You to me enka say ubebu dunya na obekire ha na obo school di. But near my koso no. You see
George, mama na catch
me back call school was Central Region. Finally they were asking us to pay school feeding top up.
And then you know, and only as obviously Bejisi, you just carry out to school be.
So what you say? Until no quarantine there, we need to say it. But sometimes we need to have a school and school. But what I've just said, it is happening.
You're supposed to class and nursing.
It is happening.
No, I could treat you. I'm more you chain.
You are calling for it.
That is it.
Yes, sir. You're supposed to go down and go there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go there. Obiti one of the back your final examination. Now, Colana catch any mamma and papa. No mamma and papa so any baby. I made a Mecco University of Allied Studies. Oh, the check the mamma and papa. She say, who be free? Have a coho. They were not thinking about course. Akolano school teacher for one day in Como. Akolano free course. Robert Makoyo, ho honeymoon. They are thinking about who be free have go home. One anymore ho, Yanimo be our ho. Sadly, when you're a feeding into your national psyche. Akola one year school no, when him course of persuasion, Osman son go ho, and go invest to a while. Or back up. And to say, yeah, or year or year school near your post to call a year, a saying, Akuma Daya, what's the main call? No, I could Tracy Carman Crawford, near never to Conongo. You don't do that.
You're
supposed to be a baby, a man.
Mami for being example. So I posting here self placement here me. I think last Friday, Thursday. And madam be obi ba me chone ne ba o si oni ba no school. Emsa akola ni no put was 22. A grade 22. Na when nya school bia. And I'm saying hu. There is a last option say wa obe placement say am place computer am place wa. Obe that placement. Omo famra ni checker no when na the checker no koto de ba e. And I'm key bibia my mobile phone. Me nyom nyina ti o say e o me compound so. Me bo bibia me ya o see Eastern region. And we choose yeah na Eastern region pay course home economics any boarding you know. That those I know they are constant. It doesn't change. Course now person yeah no. So see home course no why self placement now be yeah no. Yeah be school yeah home course space what the amount. It is all case all region yeah na Eastern region yeah. And e ba say you mean try voter region. The next region it was so. And me be yeah ho. Me also na school say ba no technical ni niam ni and I'm saying no yeah only baby you benya Accra Methodist Wesley girls awudome high yes awudome high yeah oh me I didn't buy after there me accept say yeah me be say maame no Accra won ko board no to like need daily from where you are staying to every day now at least 5 cities in 5 cities out 10 cities you okay me you say accept mama after me accept I kwa ba yes anya successful yes e be ayema and I'm saying okay see I show my Ashanti my central, my western, even western of crab ni enya. It no main costume try I have one be me and konya I have man senior high goso. Fortunately pictures in here man am yi pictures in the video you know e che hu say the school what here nkwala na tade o mo chana. Also me nyama no. Akwala say nyama ma me no say how dey how wow just listen to how wa. Ya cry ya regions best for yenya. Yenya goso.
Obi aka tese first camera. Ni akwa jiniska. Ma
self placement ya tifie ne ya me accept here. E ma onya.
Ma David Mrem. Ya ma ya ho plan na bobu ya no.
Na me can graphic online. Graphic online na. Parents ni ka say
George ma yente JB Daniel. Ma George yente JB Daniel.
Na me can graphic online. Graphic online no. Parents say this time I'm the assistant minister for education because unlike former previous years now there's confusion now independent bombs war independent square near there no this I minister ngolan bibia ko kama luckily enough me ba no period ba ko na be see me no say this year me bisa say this year there difficulties kaka say na precisely member I can. But those ones in there, Otro Bona obi a onim de no a to be resolved. But I'm particularly happy say green yellow one every and I'm say
onim say na buy efimu. Onim say na buy efimu. Say aban ne sha de bia foforo. Intino na omo hwe where the problems are. The entire my track double track no some of the schools na ebinim de yen because na ebinim ne yen yo na one ne yen problem is
over is you know almost 2 weeks na
for the Easter holidays
no na parents ne ka jam say almost kwa Easter school
no we say Easter there some few days ebinim they will not go
no masako
ebinim ko fa wom so no more stay that's all
na onu me na understanding say who say results the chair answer eba nti na mo ko school tem nti na ma na was academic year no so so planning such a way say any secondary schools then college nursing training universities no calendar no be chia pepepe nti who yes Easter event yes am try 2 weeks na go
normal Easter normal Easter no vacation when you said normal Easter
yamfa Emma JB Daniels of the CPP yamfa seda Emma George Nash of the NDC yamfa seda Emma Solomon Asante of the MPP na yamfa asida emfama production team ni nyina na sabre yes so there na Olakoku Michael ana odi anim a odi ekofie na odi be ko jojo
Ponkno Needs FM.
Hey catch listen in here and no man better to dia me